matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all of season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Green Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Razorbacks will kick it away to get this game going. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Single back, takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
They'll kick it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Handed off out of the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Razorbacks look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now here's the toss play. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the ground on the move. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
The Razorbacks line up with a 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's an option look. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. That's a design quarterback keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Finley. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. So early movement from the offense instead of pushing back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking right, this one caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of it. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. So Arkansas has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to throw again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They finish off the scoring drive. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab by the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The ball is picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come out second down and goal from the 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Longhorns. They capped the drive with 6 points. Well, they had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start from the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. He really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a 1st down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Receiver makes the catch. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the Razorbacks pick up enough for a 1st down here.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Walker. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. A play action looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He's hit, rolls, and throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. The completion picks up about 8 yards and sets up a 4th down play now. Now the timeout was called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. It's a shotgun run call. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40, at the 20, at the 10, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. The defender makes the catch, but it's ruled out of bounds, so incomplete. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Design quarterback run. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll run the option. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They bring them down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Razorbacks moving quickly down the field here. They'll try to run it with the option. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant, allowed the defense to get to him.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The ball is caught. Powering through. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. As this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Fighting off the defender. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Throw to the running back in the flat. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Just standing there, gets hit again.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he takes it at the 40. And the return will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Running with purpose. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. The defense has got him. Oh, and he fumbles. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground. And now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Grinding away with their running game. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Can he get there on the ground? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Finley. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Longhorns offense takes the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. We'll take a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Longhorns. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. He keeps it on the design run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. He brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll try a pass here. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass caught. And he'll be brought down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Second down, looking to throw it. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Catch made near the right sideline, but he couldn't keep a foot in bounds. No touchdown. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in way downfield. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Arkansas.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, but just incomplete. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.